Alright guys, here we are at Gym Vale. We're here today doing a couple of things. One, we are doing a site sign-off. So one of the key things when we finish building a site is to come and inspect it and make sure that it's up to gym standards. So we're going to come through and do that today. Plus, it's actually drop night for Vale tonight. So we're going to do some last minute preparations with Hannah, the studio manager, and Mike. And we're also just going to have a bit of a look. This is one of our obviously newest builds. We're really excited. Red door and all kind of the new features that we've sort of got in here, and we are excited to show you. You know, all these things, you don't need any of that friction at the start.
Yeah.
So you say, hey, pop your stuff in there. Okay, so we have landed in the not so sunshine coast. Again, another visit, and it's raining. But our first stop today is heading down to Caloundra. So Caloundra has finished their early access. They're still selling foundation memberships, and they've got their grand opening coming up. We're going to go check out the site. Build's now sort of all completed, so we're going to have a look at that and catch up with Sonia and find out how she's been going.
Hi, I'm Sonia Modafferi and I'm one of the co-owners here at Gym Caloundra. My first impression was I loved that it was dark and there was no mirrors. It kind of felt like a nice warm cocoon to go into. It kept me interested. Like I've been to, previous bigger gyms over the years, and I've never kind of stayed for too long. Like I kind of get bored, or it's just not my thing. Whereas this, I've really enjoyed going to. I think the different classes every day, the heat, the fact that they're only 30 minutes, I just loved everything about it. So I just thought, well, this would be great. I'd love to be part of it all. Thought it was such a great idea, great business. So I fell in love then. We actually probably surpassed what we thought. We're currently sitting at 169 or 170, I think it is. I love seeing how happy and excited people are coming out of their class and getting that feeling that I got when I came out of class, that, I've really enjoyed it and I've gotten something out of it and I love it. And I love seeing that when people come out and say they love it too. So, yeah.
What I love about it, it's just my place. Like I've done gym before, and finding timetables to actually fit my lifestyle. I come across gym and this just is the perfect place to be.
How would you describe gym in 2 words or 1 word?
Absolutely amazing. Just feel like home in there. It's just such a nice place to be. It's the highlight of my day. I find that I was very tight, my muscles, so it's actually helping me a lot, and I've got a bad knee, so I've actually found that I've got more movement in that. So each day I come to a session, I can push that a little bit harder, and I find the recovery is a lot quicker too. The 30 minutes really suits my lifestyle. I come in, and like today I forgot to book in, but I quickly, within 2 seconds, I was in the class. So it's just the convenience of it, it's perfect.
Well done. Good stuff.
Awesome.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having us.
That's all right.
Push, Aaron. Push.
Yes.
Okay, so that was Caloundra. So good to catch up with Sonia and to hear about all the good stuff that they've been doing. Now we're going to continue on. We're going to head up the coast to Maroochydore, where we're going to meet with Lauren and Dustin. They're a little bit further behind from a stage perspective. They're property sourcing at the moment. Lauren's awesome. She's been so keen from the minute she was a Budget member, and just so keen from the minute that she sort of first inquired about gym. So I'm really excited that they've got a couple of shortlisted properties. So while I was here, I thought I'd just drop in, check out a couple of the locations that they're working at. So let's go catch up with them.
Residential residential seems to go kind of down. That's the council building.
Yeah.
That development happening there is a big soul developer.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. So there's a few more.
The next one is our Coolum location. We're going to catch up with Kelsey. These guys, I haven't been to this site before, so I'm actually pretty excited to see their new location and talk all things pre-launch. All right, so just finished up at Coolum. We're just sitting at the beach here, actually. Not a great day to be by the beach, but I'm just reflecting before we kind of fly home. It's been a good day. I'm pretty pumped about Coolum, actually. It's a great space. I know when Kelsey first joined, you know, they're having a lot of problems finding the right property. And I think sometimes like patience, it can be absolute killer, but you know, sometimes just sitting on something and waiting until the right opportunity comes up. These guys had signed their agreement. They were, you know, property sourcing. They did everything. They did all the right things, and they've come up with like a really awesome property. I feel really confident. Even just looking around that area, just the shops, the local businesses, and I mean, they've only literally just started. They signed the lease only a couple of weeks ago. They've just kicked off their pre-launch marketing. Like all of the indicators are very positive. 200 leads already registered on the VIP list. They've already got a number of early birds sold. She's already connected with a lot of the business owners. She's got lots of connections happening, whether it be online, offline. Socials are starting to get some traction, and all those things are really sort of key indicators that launch is going to go really well. And I'm very confident in Kelsey and Matt's ability to deliver a really good pre-launch.
Hi, I'm Shelley,
And I'm Chloe.
and we've been at J.I.M Sheffield since the opening day.
Yep, and we've been coming for about 2 weeks now. It's been really good for my joint pains and I'm just feeling so much better. What about you?
Yeah, it's really motivating. Every class is different, super fun, can go with your friends, anyone. Recommend.
Highly recommend.
Good morning. It is nice and early, 4:45, and today I've headed up to Mona Vale. Today is day one of early access for the team here at J.I.M Mona Vale. So I've decided I'm going to come up and give them a hand welcoming all the new foundation members for their first time to experience a gym workout. So let's go.
Big month for the month of May. We had our first overseas location open, which was in the UK, so that was really cool to see that. In Australia, we had Mona Vale opening along with Queensland locations, so Burleigh and Caloundra. So they've opened and doing well. So yeah, lots happening. We've got about 15 locations in the pre sort of like launch / build phase. We've now sort of hit 70 franchise sales, which is a cool little milestone. So yeah, things are certainly ramping up, and June set to be a very big month for us.
Oh, this is pretty old school.